There we go. We can't miss our action-packed 3-car short course B main here at Hobby Action on a Wednesday night. Who's it going to be? 3 men enter. Only 2 men will continue here. Take 2 on the tone. Kokot shaking off the short course cobwebs. Finds himself in the B main here. Doing what he can. Grab one of these transfer spots. First lap's going to go Kokot, Stenmo, Stieber. See how things shake down here. We got a long 5-minute main. To kick things off, we'll definitely need a ton of volunteers after this one. We've got a 17.5 lock timing B main event going down. Stieber keeping Stroll honest. Sorry, Stenmo honest. Whoa. Head over heels out of Stenmo. Stieber not quite close enough to capitalize. Meanwhile, Kokot trying to check out early. He's got about a half lead on the pack early on. Trying to keep it together, though. If one of these trucks breaks, it's going to be over real early. Things getting exciting here, kicking off our Wednesday night mains. With everyone getting spread out here. Hey, we still had a short course B main. Even though it's only 3, it still happened. Short course life. It is Kokot, Stenmo, Stieber. Halfway down, halfway to go. Kokot looking to put a lead on the pack. Stenmo let him off easy.
Two minutes left.
.330 down, 1:26 to go. We got Kokot way out front. Stenmo got a pretty hefty lead on Stieber.
One minute left.
Easy there. Keep it together. Stieber trying to put a hex on one of these top 2 drivers. See if one of them will break. You might be able to squeeze in. Might be a little too late, though. Kokot gritting his teeth, getting by. Stenmo said, I ain't going to risk it. White. Stever into the Laguna. Stenmo in tow. Everyone's going to be done when you come by the line. All you got to do is cross that finish line, and you are going at A main. Kokot going to take the W. It's going to be Stenmo in the 2, and Stever going to come around, take that third spot. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is completed.
I need all of you drivers down on the track. We need a bunch of volunteers. So if you guys can hop on out, find yourself a marshalling spot, that would be gravy.
MC.
All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around. We need a bunch of volunteers. We still need, actually, we just need 3. We need 3 volunteer marshals, please. It's going to be Brian Bowen in that 1 spot, Chris Friendwright in the 2, Morris Davis in the 3, MC in the 4. It's a 4-car show. 50% chance to bump into that A main event. I know,
1 minute
right?
to the start of the race.
Yeah.
Morris Davis. Chris Friendwright. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Go ahead and grid them up. And then we will sit in silence until we get 3 volunteer marshals on the track.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
It's Brian Bowen, Chris Friendwright, Morris Davis, and MC. There's Kevin Cornwell coming on out for the team. We need 2 more.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Now we need 1 more.
Less than 5.
Mike's gonna. Oh, Sean beat you, Mike. Thank you, though, Mike. He gets karma points. Hey, you don't talk to the TQ like that. All right, here we go. Thank you, volunteer marshals. On the tone, let's go racing. Easy. Oh, boy. Leader getting out in the marbles. Put her in the rhubarb, eh? Friendwright going to take over that top spot here. Oh, coming in hot. Getting collected. Trying to right himself. Going to fall to the bottom here. Kyle Frady going to inherit. Scratch that. Brian Bowen. Sorry, Kyle, that looks exactly like your car. That's a Brian Bowen rig there. Going to inherit that top spot. Over the back triple he goes. MC in tow. Meanwhile, frickin' Frack slapping each other silly. Working their way up the hill, down the hill. Ooh, with another one. It's a long race. 5 minutes. Friendwright going to take a knee here. So now there are only 3. So, hey, Mike Kokot, watch this. 33.33333% chance of bumping into that A main. Actually, that's 66.6666% chance of bumping into that A main. They don't teach you that in Tucson, do they? Oh, watch on Laguna. That's MC upside down. Morris nowhere close, so he takes a little barrel roll. Right now, Brian Bowen playing a safe double single over that back triple. MC hucking it. Says, I don't want to just bump. I want that 9 spot on the grid. Morris hoping to pick up some pieces here. We are only a minute 30 in. Anything can happen in these B mains. Brian Bowen by the line. He's got 3.6 over MC. Oh, Morris going bust or bust, so it is guaranteed. We are going to... We'll let MC decide. MC, if you want to race it out to the end, you can. If not, pull over, and then we'll just take the two of you into that A main event. MC wants to race. Attaboy. MC wants to run down Bowen. So, again, no holds barred here. You two both advancing that A main. You guys are just fighting for that 9 spot. Bowen leading it out, 3.4 over MC. MC trying to reel him in here. Bowen hold him off, extended his lead just a tad here. We are 3 down, 2 to go. Modified B main coming up next. We will definitely need some volunteer marshals for this next one as well. Once we get past to race number 4, we should be all right till the end of the night. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. People hang out or not. 90 seconds to go. Brian Bowen going for a rollover here. He had 4.9. Now 2.9. MC grabbing a couple seconds off that last bad lap out of Brian Bowen. Attaboy. Making it count there. Bowen by the line. MC by the line. Gains 9 more tenths, so only 2 seconds separates the two. So Bowen trying to play it safe. MC going for broke. It's going to make it a race here at the end. They still got a couple more laps to go. There's 40 seconds left. Oh, Bowen gets it wrong. MC comes in hot, barely misses him. They're still only going to be separated by 1.5 seconds here. So there is still time. They will definitely get around for one more. Brian Bowen, MC, the last two standing here. Getting the easy pass, but they want to scrap it out for that 9 spot on the grid as they both come around for their last lap. And they're going to be racing to the line here. Bowen hitting his marks. MC following in suit. It's going to take a pretty big mistake out of Bowen, though, to give it up here. Over the back triple they go. Over the flyaway. And by the start-finish line, it's going to go Bowen. MC, your top two. Making it interesting there for a two-person race. Well done, guys. Marshals, grab your blowers. I need...
The race is completed.
Brian Bowen, MC, Morris Davis, Chris Frenwright on the track, and 4 volunteers, please. 4 volunteers.
Penguin.
This one right here.
Tim Long.
Thank you, Brian.
John Young. Evan Furtick. Garrett Lastra. Mike Sara.
Thank you. You guys are chewing through batteries. Thank you, guys. All right, we need volunteers. Volunteers out on the track, please. And you guys slowly roll them around. Check them in, roll them around, check them in. Two-wheel mod. B main event. All 7 of you.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Holy moly. Any given moment, any one of these 7 would be in that A main. The only reason I'm not in this one is because I
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Gonzalez, he went home early. It's going to be John Young in the 7, Garrett Lasher in the 6, Paul Weir in the 5, Mike Soar in the 4, Tim Long in the 3, Alex Craig in the 2, and your BQ, Evan Furtig. All right, grid is closed. Grid them up.
Race.
Grid them up in your order. We need 2 volunteer marshals. Let's get these guys proper marshals, please. 1 on the bucket and 1 underneath the driver's stand. Dangerously close to Paul Weir's feet.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I'll definitely give Alex here a hot minute, figure things out. Thank you, Kevin. We still need 1 more on the bucket. 1 more on the bucket. Sean Sanchez going to hop on out there. Thank you, Sean. And we get Sean to 3D print us a Marshall. All right, here we go. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. Let's get it on. It's the sound of the tone. The bad boys, as Paul likes to call them. The bad boys of RC Racing. 2-wheel mod, B-Main going at it here. Fertig leading the charge here. Craig and Tim Long. Associated of Fertig. TLR Craig. Mugen out of Tim Long. And then we got Paul Weir and Lastra going crisscross applesauce over that kicker double. John Young and Sora in tow. Sora getting wrong over that back triple. He's going to have some clean air to work with. Long. B-Main. Top 3 Ragdoll. Paul catches the pipe. Gets scored away by Bennett. Top 3. Lastra trying to get up in there. A little bobble out of Fertig. Keeps it pointed in the right direction. 2 and 3. Showing some poise there. Backing it off. Allows Lastra to catch back up. So now, top 4 dance over that back triple. Looks like Long getting around Craig. Long looking to the inside, sticking that Mugen in for the win here. Tim Long up top. Fertig falls into the 2. Craig and Lasher right there. Want to get a piece. Fertig rolling it over that kicker double. That's going to allow Craig to get back up into that 2. Watching that chicane. So Tim Long getting, doing some wheeling here. Getting that Mugen car around. Through Laguna he goes over that kicker double. Craig in tow. Craig getting the inside line. Coming onto that back triple. Slows it down though. Doesn't want to wreck anybody. But 1 and 2. No, they got Lastra and Fertig all up in their business. Waiting to take advantage of a mistake. Top 4. Keeping each other honest. Tim Long by the line. Craig, Lastra, Fertig. All in striking distance. Oh, I didn't see what happened there over that kicker double. But Craig got hung up in it. So Fertig is going to get back up into that 2. Meanwhile, Tim Long coming up on some back markers. Weir, that will be your leader working with you. Fertig making some moves, getting around Craig. Mr. Young, that's your leader up working with you. Oh, leader upside down. Juan with the hot hands gets him back up on his wheels just in time because there is Fertig and Craig right up on his back bumper. Top 3 up the hill, down the hill. Watch off that back triple. Go outside, go outside, go outside. 1, 2, and 3 getting into one another. They sorted it out. They're going to let Tim Long extend just a little bit more. So Tim Long's going to regain that cushy lead he gave up, rolling it over by the start-finish line. Fertig got into the 2. Craig close by in that 3. Over the back triple they go. Well done, Paul. Craig looking to the inside, backs it down, clips that pipe. It's going to fall off the back door of Fertig just a tad. And John Young, that's number 2 working with you. Well done, well done. Then number 3 will be next in line.
1 minute left.
Well done, well done. Good driving, guys. And there goes Tim Long with a huge lead now. He's got a 5-second lead with 45 seconds to go. Oh, Tim Long was out in the weeds. Got marshaled out, though. It's going to cash in some more of his lead. Here come Fertig and Craig now. Oh, Tim Long hits the pipe again. So 1, 2, and 3. Through the chicane over that kicker double. They're going to get around for another one here. There is still 25 seconds left on the master. And here we go. 1, 2, and 3 by the start finish line. Craig with a little rollover. That might give Tim Long and Fertig what they need. They just need to get by clean here as they go over that kicker double. Tim Long, Fertig. Craig hoping for an absolute meltdown out of one of these top two. With time winding down, you'll be done when you come by the line. Tim Long's going to make it happen here. Going to take that first transfer spot. Fertig going to grab the second one. Craig going to have to settle for that 3. Everyone else is done when you come by the line. Waiting for John Young, Sora, Lastra, and Paul Weir. No, all right. That is a race. I'll stop.
The race is completed.
Marshals, thanks for grabbing your blowers. We're going to need all 7 of you and 1 volunteer down on the track, please, for our first A main of the evening. I don't know. All right, novice drivers, go ahead and roll them around. It's going to be Leo Rosas in the 6, James Trinell in the 5, Juan Rosas in the 4, Tim Romero in the 3, Andrew Rojas in the 2, and your top qualifier. Get that. Yikes. Here we go. Nice. All right, let's get you guys around for
James Trundle. Tim Romero. 1 minute to the start of the race. Mike Nord. Juan Rosas.
Watch by start finish line. All right, grid is closed. Grid them up. It's Nord in the 1, Andrew Rojas in the 2, Tim Romero in the 3, Juan Rosas in the 4, and James Trinell in the 5, Leo Rosas in the 6.
Leo Rosas.
All right, let's get one marshal up top
30 seconds to the start of the race,
4, please, and we'll get you guys on the record here. What is going on here? Yeah. James right there. Leo right there. You guys be careful on the start. Thanks, Diego.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Who's helping me out? Oh, you helped me out. I take that back, Diego.
Less than 5.
Hey, Sam's in the house. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready, on the tone. Leo going for broke early on, taking a spot away, and then James answers back. Oh, boy. Meanwhile, Mike Nord and Tim getting out early, getting away from these big old stompers. James finds himself right in the middle of 2 of them, holding his breath as he works his way through Laguna. Good poise, though, out of Juan and Andrew. Oh! All right, Mike Nord out front here. Tim Romero in that 2. Then it's Andrew. James Trinell, Juan Rosas, Leo Rosas. Here comes your top three over the rumble section. Not a bad start here for our novice division. 1 and 2, battling it out here. Andrew in that 3, going for a little ride in that Red Bull slash. Here comes Juan. Oh, 1 and 2, getting mixed up in that kicker double. Ooh, that looks broke. Will that snap back on? Is this little snap back on? You can stay up there, Mike. Oh, that was your leader, Mike Nord. Let's see if Diego can get you snapped back on. And meanwhile, here comes James. Taking over that top spot. Got Mike Nord back up and going. So Mike Nord, after the pit stop, still in the 2 spot. James Trinell going to take over that top spot here. Tim Romero not quite close enough to capitalize. Leo ejecting the canopy. A little pat on the bottom from Paul Weir, and he's back up and going. Oh, yeah. Don't mess with the big boy. Leo might be the smallest one up there, but he's got one of the bigger trucks. Mike Nord found himself back up on top. Mike Nord's going to owe Juan Urea a popsicle for getting him back up and going. It is Nord, Trunell, Tim Romero, your top 3. Then we got Juan Rosas, Andrew Rose,
2 minutes left.
Haas, Leo Rosas. There goes your leader by the start-finish line. Number 2 by the start-finish line. Tim might have a rearview mirror full of Juan, and he does. So that is the battle for that 3 spot. With 1:35 to go, 1:35 to go. Tim and Juan both making a handful of mistakes on that last lap, so they're still pretty close together here. Oh, Tim hooking the pipe there, and there goes Juan around the outside. So Juan going to claim that 3 spot here. Leo says, "Don't touch my body." He's going to take it to the house. And Tim and Juan going at it. Tim got it back. 30 seconds to go. They are going to get around for one more lap. So that's your closest battle for that 3 spot. Tim by the line. Juan by the line. It is a fight to the finish. Who's going to get that 3 spot? Juan spinning a donut. Going to give Tim a pretty cushy lead here. He's still got half a lap to finish out, though. Anything can happen in this novice B main. Paul's just going to watch. Andrew dancing to the beat of his own drum. Everyone's done when you come by the line. James Trinell, you were done on that too. Tim's going to hang on to the 3. Here comes your leader, Mike Nord, going to take the win. Everyone's done when you come by the line. Waiting for Andrew. And that is a race. I'll stop. Mike Nord, James Trinell, Tim Romero, your top 3. Marshals, grab your blowers. Thank you, volunteer marshals. Let's get all of our novice drivers down on the track. I will need 3 volunteers. Stadium Truck A main coming up next.
Jeff Serra, Jesse Bryce, Chris Rendenreich.
Novice drivers, need you down on the track, please.
Brandon Bennett.
And you
Ronnie
guys
Goss.
go ahead and roll them around, check them in. It's going to be Stenmo in the 10, Kevin taking a scratch, Friend Wright in the 8, Ronnie Goss in the 7, MC in the 6, Jesse Bryce in the 5, Hornberger taking a scratch, Brandon Bennett in the 3, Jeff Sara in the 2, top qualifier, Kyle Ash. We got one out there, Andrew out there, Nord. Need the rest of our novice drivers out there, except for Leo.
Kyle Ash.
And a couple of volunteers.
John Stenmo.
And that'll do it. Go ahead and grid them up after you finish your lap.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
We got 2 open spots. We got 1 open spot. Thank you, Juan. We need underneath, by the start-finish line.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Actually, we're going to need one off the bottom of the stairs. Can we get one marshal off the bottom of the stairs? One marshal, please.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Mike. All right. You guys scoot up proper? Yes, you did.
Less than
All right.
5.
8 truck show here. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Let's go racing on the tone. Keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean. Friend Wright turning a little too soon there. Parking it in the pipe. Oh, thanks, Diego. Kyle Ash with the whole shot. Going to lead off that first lap. Followed by the all-purple Jeff Sara. Bennett in the 3. Bryce getting around here. Then we got MC, Ronnie Goss. Friend Wright Stenmo. Find it out for that 7 spot. Meanwhile, Kyle Ash leaving nothing to chance. Smoking qualifying is off to a great start here. He's got a 4.2 second lead right now over Sara and Bryce. Bryce finding his mojo, trying to reel in Sara. Bennett right there as well. Don't count out MC and Goss. Waiting to pick up some pieces there with Bennett making a mistake, getting into that kicker double. MC and Goss going to get around. Leader coming into Laguna Seca over that kicker double. He's got that stadium truck down here as he works his way over that back triple. The number 2, Jeff Sara. Trying to stay ahead of Bryce. 1.3 separates the two. That's the battle to watch right now. We do have some closer battles further on down the grid between MC and Brandon Bennett fighting out for that 4th spot. Half a second separates them. That is the closest battle. Bryce linking them together here. He is all up on Jeff Sara's steez here as they go by the rumble strip. Sara getting a little wonky. They're separated by about a half car length. Bryce to the inside, sticks it. Takes that 2 spot from Jeff Sara. Watch going up the hill, watch going up the hill. Oh, someone rolling out dead. That was MC. Losing a back link. Rough break for MC. He was right in the mix there.
2 minutes left.
It is Ash, Bryce, Sara. Brandon Bennett going to inherit that 4th spot. Ronnie Goss up to the 5. Then it's going to be Friend Wright Stenmo. Oh, Sara parks it into the pipe there just as he was closing back up on Jesse Bryce. Jesse over that back triple. And then he parks in the pipe. One over there by the pipe there. That's going to put Jeff Sara going to get a Wednesday night prize there. A rare oversight. Marshall, he's got a lot of area to cover there in that 7th spot. Still a minute to go,
1 minute left.
Kyle Ash, he gone. Kyle's got himself an 18-second lead. These two you're coming up on are fighting for that 2 spot. No, Bryce puts it upside down just as he was closing the gap again on Sara. Sara going to breathe a sigh of relief. They're going to get by for another one. Sara getting a little squirrely. They might get around for one more here. There's still 22 seconds left on the clock when they came by that start-finish line. They should get by for one more. Sara's going to try to link up with Ash. Oh, Ash gets it wrong. Puts it out in the weeds there. Sara's going to get by. Bryce going to get by. So Bryce got one more lap here. Stenmo, front right, you are done. Everyone else is done when you come by the line. Bryce going for broke. Does a little 50-50 Smith grind there. A little too late. He's going to have to settle for that 3 spot. Ash, Sara, Bryce, your top 3. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is completed.
Marshals, grab your blowers. Let's get all you stadium truck drivers down on the track, please. What we got next here? A little short course, so we're probably going to have some back-to-back action going on, so we might need some volunteer marshals, but we can get all of our stadium truck drivers who are not driving in this race down on the track. We can get a good look at what we got here. Yeah, right on. Because someone left. All right, guys.
Austin Harold.
Hold up just a second. Let's get Jeff Sara a chance to get up there. He's going back to back. Kyle Ash is already up there.
Robert Morgan. 1 minute to the start of the race.
What's our marshal situation looking like? Well, it looks like we need 2. Guys, go ahead and roll them around. Check them in. Roll them around. Check them in. It's going to go John Stenmo in the 11, Kokot in the 10, Kyle Frady in the 9, Pacheco in the 8, David Franson in the 7, Diego Urea in the 6, Austin Harrell in the 5, Robert Morgan in the 4, Jeff Sara in the 3, Zach Noya taking a scratch, and your TQ sitting on that pole.
30 seconds to the start of the race. David Franson.
Kyle.
Diego Urea.
Frady will be the last one by there.
Kyle Frady.
And finish your lap and then get on your grid mark here. Rack them and stack them.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
It's going to be an 8-truck showdown here. So we got Noya taking a scratch. We got Pacheco taking a scratch. And, oh, there's Stenmo.
John Stenmo.
Listening to your Backstreet Boys on your AirPods, probably what happened. Diego Juan liked that one. All right, let's see. Yeah, sorry, you can move up into that 2. Diego, you can scooch on up to the
Anthony
5.
Pacheco.
Everyone else can follow suit. Franson behind him. Pacheco's in that 7. Then it's going to go Frady, Kokot, Stenmo. All right, and we're looking for one marshal underneath the driver's stand. Huang going to take some glamour shots. Alex Rick's going to help on out. Thank you, Alex. All right, here we go, here we go. You guys keep things clean here. That's a large group of stadium truck or short course trucks. Keep it PG on the start. Nice little gravy train there. All right, keep it clean over this kicker. Woo, Franson going on his lid. Everyone going around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. Meanwhile, Kyle Ash hanging on that hole shot. Sara in that two. Morgan in the three. Then it's Austin Harrell. Diego right there. Kokot making up some ground early. Watch over the rumble section. Now it's Pacheco getting the worst end of it there. Oh, mistake out of Kyle, but finds a way to land on his feet. That would have cost him a lot there. Jeff Sara in that too. And here comes Morgan and Harrell. Kokot getting a great start here. Bumping out of that B main is all the way up into that 5 spot early on. Sara putting it up on 2 wheels. Settles her back down. Morgan right there on him. Harrell poised to strike as well. Short little gap, and then Kokot. And Diego going at it here over that kicker double. Kyle Ash trying to stretch out. He got 3.9. Now he's got 5.5. Well done, well done. Little bump and rub out of Morgan Harrell. Oh, Harrell almost sends her out of the park there. Settles it back down, though. Doesn't lose a spot, but falls out the back door of Morgan. Watch at the start of the grid. Watch off the start of the grid. That was Kokot going on his lid. Oh, and Diego puts it on his lid. Kokot says, thank you very much. Goes around. Going to take over that spot again. 2 spots still very much up for grabs. Sara's got it. Morgan keeping him honest. Harrell not too far off the back door. Don't count out Kokot and Urea. They are poised to strike as well. Diego, you have your leader working with you shortly as you guys both go over that back triple. Sara holding him at bay. 2-second gap between 2 and 3. Battle shaping up between Frady and Franson for that 7 spot. Right now it's Frady by 0.6 and no more. Mistake out of Sara, and another mistake out of Sara. Let Morgan get around. Now Austin's there. So Morgan now up into the 2, the white, the green, up the hill, over that back triple. In that 2 spot. Sara gonna chase. Harrell right there. Kokot still looming. Not too far off the back door. Holding strong there in that 5 spot. Oh, where did Morgan go? Oh, there's Morgan. Franson and Frady, that's going to be the number 2 truck working with you here shortly. I know your guys are battling. Oh, Franson with a little hockey check. Holds up for him. So Morgan plays it safe. Sara goes for broke and just blasts through.
1 minute left. 1 minute left.
So he's right on the back bumper. So that is the race to watch. That is for that 2 spot. Meanwhile, Ash with his windows down and his system up. Well on his way to take another W here. Morgan and Sara. We're on the highway. I'd be pulling Sara over for following too close. Right on his back bumper. Morgan trying to keep it consistent. Sara looking for a way around. 25 seconds to go. They are going to get around for one more. Here they go by that start-finish line. Kyle Ash going to try to push him around. Showing the fast way around. Diego, that is the battle for two working up on you. If they catch up to you. Oh, Sarah looked to the inside. Ooh, I thought Morgan was going to short it, but he kept it pointed forward through the last hairpin over the rumble section by the start-finish line. Good racing, boys. Ash, Morgan, Sarah, your top three. Everyone else is going to be done when you come by the line. Heck of a race, guys. Waiting for Diego and Pacheco to come by. All right, cool, man. We'll see you tomorrow. I ain't wearing red. All right, that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. I wear what I want to wear. Let's see here. Drivers from race number 6 need you down on the track.
The race is completed.
21.5 A-Main coming up next.
Brian Davis.
All right, short course.
Stopward.
Hillbillies, let's get to your spots, please.
Mike Caller.
Short course drivers to your spots. You guys can go ahead and roll them around, check them in, roll them around, check them in.
Bob
It's
Goodwill.
James Trinell in the 6. Luke C. in the 5. Brian Davis in the 4. Scott Bourdon in the 3. Bob Goodwill in the 2, and your top qualifier. Mike. The mullet. Caller. Jesse Bryce doing the work of 6 men.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Short course drivers to your spots. Sarah, Ash, figure it out, please. All right, grid them up.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, guys. All right, let's see
James
here. Kyle Ash and Jeff Sarah, will you help me on the next one? Help me on the next
30
one,
seconds
please.
to the start of the race.
Oh, one of you help me on the next one. Whoever doesn't take it. All right, yeah, Kyle, if you can help me on the next one, I'd appreciate it. All right, Luke C. taking a scratch, so, yeah, James, go ahead and move on up. All right, look at this here.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, what happened here? All right, yeah, I
Less
guess
than
we
five.
need you now, Kyle. I guess somebody decided they don't want a marshal anymore. Where'd Kyle Ash go? Did he run out? Oh, yeah, can you hop on out here? I don't know what happened, but someone just decided to leave. Just over there by the metal stairs. All right, here we go. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Keep it clean. 5-car show on the tone. Kyler slow going it on that start. Goodwill sticking into the 2. Brian Davis making move into that 3 spot here. Brian Davis and Bourdon going at it here over that flyaway. I think Bourdon hung out of it. Pushes it, though. There goes, absent Davis getting into him. That would have been an awesome pass here. So early on, fight going on for that 3 spot. Davis with a nice move on the inside off that kicker double. Davis to the 3. Bourdon in the 2. Now Caller and Bob by the start-finish line. Battling it out. James Trunell in that 5 spot. So we got 2 close battles going on here. Caller Goodwill. Davis Bourdon. Bob looking to the inside, making it stick, puts it up on 2 wheels. So Bob going to get over that back triple, going double single. Going to take her out one spot. Gets a little squirrely over that rumble section, though. Keeps it out front. Caller going to take a turn chasing. Meanwhile, Bourdon going to move into that 3 spot. Davis not too far off in the 4. Oh, Bourdon getting it wrong. Franson preoccupied. And now Davis getting it wrong. Out no man's land. Grabs a fistful of trigger after getting marshaled. Stays out in that 3 spot. And then Bourdon gets around over that back triple. And Davis now to the inside by the start-finish line. Davis Bourdon by the start-finish line. Goodwill Caller by the start-finish line as well. Caller almost cutting it a little too short there. Looks to the inside off that kicker. Grabs the brakes, though. Lives to see another day. Goodwill pushing it wide there. Caller looking to the inside over the flyaway, almost side by side. That's 1 and 2 working with you. Thank you very much, Mr. Davis. Caller getting around by the start-finish line. Then Goodwill answers back through Laguna Seca. Some pretty sick racing going on here early on. Goodwill getting wrong on that back triple. Caller, after getting into a back marker, was way off pace, and now they are head to tail here. 3 and 2 more to go.
Two minutes left.
Bourdon breaking away a little bit out on that 3 spot. He's got 6 seconds over Brian Davis. So all eyes on the 1-2 rattle between Goodwill and Caller coming up on Bourdon. Thank you very much, sir. Game on, game on. 7/10 separates 1 and 2. Over the flyaway they go. Over the rumble strips by the start-finish line. Still a minute 4 to go. Separated by 1.2.
1 minute left.
Lots of clean track to work with. It is the all-black of Goodwill. The white, orange, red, blue of Caller. Working over that back triple. Caller with a little bit of a faster line over that kicker double. Gained quite a bit of that, and then he catches a rut. Oh, gets it wrong again. That's going to give Goodwill a huge lead, and that's at the wrong time there with only 20 seconds to go. Goodwill will get around for possibly another one. I don't think Caller's got enough time to get on that lead lap. Two seconds to go. Goodwill gets around, and Caller's going to get chopped at the line. Caller's going to have to settle for that, too. Everyone is known when you come by the line. So Goodwill's going to get the win. Caller in the 2. Scott Bourdon's going to come around for that 2 spot. Brian Davis caught up a lot of time up there. Only missed it by 2.5. There goes James, and your leader, Bob Goodwill. Bob Goodwill in the win. Caller in the 2. Bourdon in the 3. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Lock timing, A-Main coming up next. Let's get all those drivers down on the track. We do need a couple of marshals.
Jesse Bryce. Austin Harrell. Ronnie Goss. Brian Bowen. MC. Brandon Bennett. Kyle Frady.
All right, let's get our marshals on the track, please. Sorry.
Bob Goodwill. Bob Goodwill.
All right, guys, go ahead and roll them
Robert
around.
Morgan.
Roll them around. Check them in.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, we got somebody in the 10. We got
45 seconds to the
Brady
start
on
of
the
the race.
9, Robert Morgan on the 8, Ronnie Goss in the 7, Diego Rea in the 6, Brandon Bennett in the 5, Bob Goodwill in the 4, John Henry in the 3, Austin Harrell in that 2 spot. Where are our marshals?
30 seconds to the start of
Watching
the race.
the Laguna, watching Laguna. I walk away for 1 minute, and you guys get all
Diego Rea.
willy-nilly on me. Some of you going back-to-back, maybe?
15
And it
seconds to
was
the
a
start of the
short
race.
meet. We need a bunch of volunteers out here, please. Bunch of volunteers.
Less than 5.
Here, TQ. Yes. Right. All right, grid them up, boys. Grid them up. I need 1, 2, 3, 2 marshals, please. 2 marshals underneath the driver's stand. 2 spots underneath the driver's stand I need covered. Franson's got 1. Franson, will you take that one over there? I'll hop down and take number 3. Yeah, take that one over there and I'll hop down. All right, I want to see a clean start because I am running to that marshal spot as soon as I hit that tone. Yeah, you guys are welcome to jump up 1. I believe in you, Bob. All right. Oh, you let me down. That's good. All right, on the tone. Get it on. Keep clean. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Now just keep it clean through that kicker double. Here we go. Jesse Bryce in the orange and white. I was all happy to call it the Bryce Brown, but he corrected me. It's orange, so that doesn't work anymore. Bryce leading the charge. Austin in the 2. Then you got Bob Goodwill, Bennett, Diego, Ronnie Goss, Brian Bowen, Robert Morgan, MC. Diego yeeting it into the inside, moves into that 4 spot. Nice pass over Bennett. Oh, and the Goodwill upside down. Bennett now Diego going to move up in another spot. Bennett's going to get by as well. Meanwhile, Bryce extending just a tad over Austin Harrell. Bryce by the line, Austin by the line. Watching Laguna, the 3-car Wad Fest. Bryce and Harrell, the only ones that survived that mess. Goodwill a little too far there off that flyaway. Lands flat, rolls it over. Bennett going to move into that 3. Goodwill going to get it back. Thank you, MC. There goes Bryce by the line. Austin Harrell in that 2. Then it's going to be a large gap. Goodwill in the 3. Bennett, the black, white, red wheels. He wants to get on that podium. They work their way through Laguna. Over the kicker double. Goodwill is a tough one to catch. Oh, I wanted to throw you in front of Austin, but I like Austin too, so. Bryce with the mistake. That's going to let Austin Harrell get around. Then Bryce gets another mistake over that kicker double. So it's Austin's turn to lead here with 2:15 still to go. that sequence of events allowed Goodwill to close the gap now a little bit on the top two guys.
2 minutes left.
And don't count out Bennett. Bennett's right there as well. Then we got a huge battle going up into the Laguna. I'm not sure which order they're in. I'm too far away from a TV, but I do know that Austin Harrell's leading out, working his way up the hill. Goodwill looking to the inside on Bryce. Can't make it stick. Backs off just a little bit. It's still Harrell, Bryce, Goodwill. A little bit of a gap, and then there's Bennett. Diego, Ronnie Goss, Freddie, Morgan, MC.
One minute left.
Bryce, nice line on this last lap here. Now he's on the back door of Harrell. Harrell rubbing the pipe, looks to the inside, can't make it stick. It's Harrell, Bryce, Goodwill, 1, 2, and 3 through Laguna with 42 seconds left. Bryce regaining his poise. He's definitely finding a fast way around. Harrell and Bryce into it. There's Goodwill again, just when Goodwill thought he lost it. Over the kicker double, Goodwill and Harrell get into it. That allowed Bryce to get away from him a little bit with 10 seconds to go. And now there's Bennett. So top four by the start-finish line. Harrell to the inside, makes it stick. They're going to be running to the line on this one. Keep it clean, keep it clean. Bennett pushes a little wide. Goodwill's going to stick it into that 3 spot and hang on to it here. They go over that back triple. Bryce is going to make a bye for that win. Hard-earned win. Harrell in the 2, Goodwill in the 3. Bennett with a late charge in that 4 spot. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. You guys are putting things together here. Awesome racing going down here tonight. Good sportsmanship, too. That's what I like to see. Will you click on those misters for this one?
I'll do this one, too, Jim. Every time these blowers go off, my Apple Watch is telling me there's like over 100 decibels. It's ridiculous.
Transponder 1056143. Transponder 3080592755787179. Transponder 308042. Transponder 308042. Transponder 308042. Transponder 308042. Transponder 308042.
All right, that was a good run.
Transponder 308042.
Good racing, boys. Good racing. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Let's get my marshals to their spots, please. You got that one, Robert? Thank you, sir. Roll them out, check them in, fellas. Let's do this.
Transponder 308042. Transponder 578717952756. Transponder 41177065. Transponder 2974321. The race is complete.
Finish the race, Jake. Finish the race. Expert stock, 2-wheel drive A main event. Counting down the days till most of these guys will be in some B7Ds. That'll be
Penguin.
That'll be exciting.
Toot. Mike Galos.
Couple weeks. 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Evan Fertig. Lil Raccoon. Ryan Caller.
All right, guys, no more laps. It's going to be Willie Smith Going to start at the 1, Krieg at the 2, Bettenker at the 3, Kaller at the 4. Rudy Gonzalez went home, I presume. So it'll be Fertig to the 5. No Hornberger, so it'll be Gallegos to the 6. And here we go. Let's show them how it's done. Expert stock, tool drive, main event, drivers ready, marshals ready. Going 5 minutes. It's on the tone. Willie Amos. Newest J Concepts / AKA team driver in the associated Reedy powered B6.4 over the backside triple. The Penguin with an impressive qualifying effort there, starting in the 2 spot. Bettenker the B6.4 now. Kaller always a perennial favorite, always going to be right there at the end. So good racing so far. Willie's sticking it out front. Craig keeping him honest in the TLR and the all green, yellow wheels. Bettenker the white and red. Fast laps on that one. 18s for your top 3. 18.7 fast lap for Willie Smith. Big arrow for that single in the center. 180 through the whoops. That's a fast section. You can almost jump to the corner. Don't want to jump too far below the corner. Backside shovel for Amos Smith. Bettenker trying to make a move for the 2 spot. By the line. It's a half a second with Kaller another 9/10 back from Bettenker. 2, 3, 4 battle. Willie, a little bit of breathing room between himself and second place Krieg. Krieg goes way wide before the triple. Bettenker looking inside, nothing there. Then Krieg gets on the pipe after the single, and Bettenker going to get collected inadvertently, and Kaller going to go to the 3. Backside elevation, cool section. Entire car gets in the air just a little bit. Kaller looking inside of Krieg for that 2 spot. Krieg keeps it tight that time. Off the pipe. Through the whoops. Kaller way better through the whoops there in the blue yellow wheels. 2 down, 3 to go. Willie now 2.5 up on Krieg. And Alex still holding tight in the 2. Kaller got to get into the weeds. Over the triple, going to lose a little bit of time. Going to allow Diego to catch up. And Alex to catch his breath. And lead is still about 2.5. Krieg getting through the dots through the S section in the center. And Bettenker upside down. That's going to put him way out of contention in the 4. Gallegos 5, Fertig 6. No starts from Gonzalez or Hornberger. Last race of the night, 2-wheel drive modified main event. Coming up next, have them ready. Please, Krieg with a mistake. Kaller to the 2. And they're all getting pretty spread out now out front. Willie now 3 up on Kaller. Kaller going to be more than that, about 3.5. Now 4 with a mistake right before the line.
2 minutes left.
Fertig going upside down in the 5. 6. Willie by the line. 18.762. That's his fast lap of the race right there on lap number 10. Backside triple for Willie. In the Reedy power mistake. He doesn't want to make too much more of those. Kaller's on a good pace here. And Kaller could catch him theoretically. It's down to 3.2. That was 0.8 that lap. With 1:20 to go. Time getting low here for Kaller to make a move. Or for Willie to make a mistake. Backs that bad lap with a 19.1. Kaller goes 18.521. Fast lap of the race in the all blue yellow wheels through the center.
1 minute left.
Lead is cut to 2.5. Less than a minute. Willie with another big mistake right before the whoop section. And he's got to wait for Kaller. Okay, all right. I see how it's going. All right. So they're going to battle here to the end. 45 to go. And then Willie. I thought that was Willie crashing. Willie did not crash. Backside triple top 2. Craig another 5.5 back. Willie just wants to race. 25 to go. They'll go one more lap after this one. Race number 10 coming up next. Have them ready, please. Last race of the night, I think. C. And last lap here. Caller still at 18.5. Oh, wah, wah, wah. You blew it. And Willie got to clean this thing up here, even after waiting. What a guy. And a donut at the end. Willie going to take it by 1/10 of a second over Caller. Once you cross the line, you will be done if you have more to finish. And that's a race.
The race is completed.
Let's get the track blown off, guys. One last race here, two-wheel drive modified A main event. Two-wheel drive mod class has been alive and well recently. That's pretty cool. Good to see that. A lot of guys joining the fray from some stock classes with a little bit more power.
Camden Live.
Run with the big boys.
Big boys. Candy corn.
Let's get my drivers to their marshal positions, por favor.
Tim Long.
No Rudy, for sure. Then we're going to have a full heat here.
Ryan
10-car A-main event here. Hold your cars 1 sec, fellas. Hold your cars 1 sec. Still looking for marshals. I got Fertig going back to back. I got Willie. I got Mikey. Caller going back to back. Yes? No, Caller back to back. Caller needs you to the oh, yeah, you are. Okay. Alex Diego.
1 minute to the start of the race.
A couple volunteers if I can, guys. Couple volunteers, please. Couple volunteer marshals, please. Roll them out, check them in, fellas. Roll them out, check them in. Need a couple volunteers, guys.
Spencer Hecker.
Bennett, if you want to get me at the 5 right there, that's perfect. I do
Paul
need a marshal at the
45
bottom
seconds
of the
to the start
stairs
of the
at the
race.
0 if I can, please. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Romero. Appreciate it. I think we'll be all right.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Mr. Wong. Appreciate it. Two-wheel drive mod A main event. Spencer Rivkin going to be our TQ in the new B7D.
$15 seconds to the start of the race.
And no more laps. Rivkin at the 1, Lime at the 2, Heckert at the 3. No more laps, boys. Caller at the 4.
Less than 5.
Gatton? No Gatton? All right, no Gatton. Sanchez at the 5, Cornwell 6, Leffler 7, Long 8, Fertig 9. All right, here we go. Two-wheel drive modified all main. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Rivkin going to lead us out. Lime in the all-white. Rivkin a little bit mistake over the backside elevation. Oh, Spencer trying to jump over Camden. They bump wheels all the way through the S section, but Caller not able to capitalize. They stay 2-3, but Heckert now to the 2 in the Mayfield Renner ride. Camden looking for a way around. Battle for the 2-spot, backside triple Caller right there in the blue-yellow wheels. Oh, Spencer mistake through the whoops, but not going to let Camden by here. Oh, and a little bit aggressive for Camden. Gets Heckert on the pipe, and that's a wrap, Jack. He's going to charge from all the way to the back. Oh, boy. Someone needs a ride home. Spencer by the line. 18.284 fast lap on the track. New car looking good. Looking forward to getting them in the shop. Pre-order still available. We're going to have plenty, and we'll have all the parts to go with it. We do have one up tied turnbuckles in the shop, and we do have all the parts that cross over. The shocks, turnbuckles, servo horn, ESC plate, the carbon ESC plate, bell cranks are back ordered. But we do have a few parts that do cross over available in the shop if you guys are planning on building a new kit. All kinds of goodies to follow very, very soon. We're keeping close tabs on that, so we'll have bearing kits and all the other stuff very, very soon. Rifkin, Lime, Caller. Caller 2 back from Camden. And then it's Leffler to the 4. Hard charging award goes to James Leffler. In the Reedy Powered J Concepts Associated B6.4 James Leffler, but does get passed by Heckert. So Heckert up to the 4. It's a 6-second advantage for Rifkin. New fast lap on the track, 18.025. Through the center of the track, upside down. And that was... Nope, that was definitely Spencer. I thought it was Heckert there for a sec. 2:15 to go. Rifkin, Lime, Caller, Heckert, Leffler. Fertig, Cornwell, Sanchez, Long, your running order. So that 18 flat fast lap for Rifkin. Got good battles on the track. Heckert, Leffler, Fertig. That's a 4-5-6 battle. And now Heckert about 3 seconds on them, but Leffler and Fertig battle for the 5 through the center of the track. Leffler looking for a way around. Backside triple they go. Cornwell right there as well. Not too far behind. That's your leader behind Leffler, and then leader behind Fertig when he gets there. Cornwell not too far behind. He's now within 1.7 left, so that's 5, 6, 7. That's the closest battle on the track with 1:30 to go. And Fertig going to get caught up in the center, going to collect Cornwell, and that'll put Leffler to the 5. Heckert 3.5 back from Caller. Probably not enough time, but Caller within 0.6 of line. Let's spot that battle on the track. And they're going through the center here. White wheels, blue, yellow wheels. By the whoops, going by some traffic. Camden makes it by. And Sanchez sandwiched in between those guys. That's a 2-3 battle. Sanchez is going to get caught on the pipe, going to get by them. Fertig going to get caught on the pipe, and he's going to go backwards here. That'll put Sanchez at the 7. 40 seconds to go. Lime and Caller battle for the 2. Backside triple. Through the center single, big air for Caller and Lime. Through the whoops, by the line. 18.6, 18.7. 7/10, 25 to go. Got to go one more lap after this one. Battle for the 2 spot through the center. Heckert 4.6 back. Definitely only battle on the track here to the end of the race. They're going to go one more lap. Caller and Lime. And Caller does get by. Lime with a 20.3. Didn't see that mistake. I apologize. But this will be their last lap. And another mistake from Camden. Going to give Caller a couple seconds over the backside triple here. And another mistake for Lime. And that's going to give Caller the 2 at the end. Once you cross the line, you'll be done. And Heckert's going to get within 0.2 of Lime at the end, and that is a race. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. We appreciate it. Thank you to Jimmy Leff for running a great program, and it's all about you. So thank you guys for coming out. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Live at 5. Jimmy Leff's going to be here. And we'll be racing Dirt Oval on Friday, off-road Saturday, and we'll do it all over again. Thank you very much.